Hey everybody, so it's been a minute since we've made a video where we go somewhere, and today we're gonna go somewhere.
Yeah, we're excited to go to Dinosaur Bar B Que in Albany.
It's technically in Troy, but we used to have one in Syracuse.
Yeah.
We lived in Syracuse many moons ago, and it's decent barbecue. It's not like the world's greatest, but it is kind of like a New York staple. So we're gonna come take you guys with us and show you what we eat, and yeah, so come tag along with us while we go to Dinosaur Bar B Que.
Don't care about no gold, no one else to hit my phone up. None of that pretentious like, no, don't need no pills to get high. There's no doubt in my mind, your love it is all that I need.
Yeah, bitch. So bad New York looks like. New York City, it's really not that super populated. Most of the areas are pretty small. I mean, Albany's a very small city. Syracuse was a very, very small city. So there's some road construction. Well, this is New York, and it's always overcast here. You rarely ever get a sunny day.
Yeah, we should have taped yesterday. It was like the longest sunny Welcome to our humble town.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. You can.
Alright, so we just sat down, and are we gonna order beer like we did last time?
Okay.
So I think we're gonna get a pitcher and then get apps and then probably some pulled pork sandwiches. Yeah. And it's another rainy day. So it's like not the greatest view, but yeah.
So what is this again?
This is the cider out of Syracuse. It is the 9-pen signature cider.
Tastes like a pear. Yeah.
Alright, so we just ordered our food. We got the Dinosaur Poutine and the deviled eggs, which the deviled eggs are really, really good. We've never had the Dino Poutine before. We haven't ordered our lunch part yet, but I'm gonna get the Carolina, which is a pulled pork sandwich topped with coleslaw and barbecue sauce, and I'm just gonna get fries as my side. They do have several different sides here. They have like fries, they have a barbecue fried rice, which they put in barbecue meats into the fried rice. It was okay. It was interesting the last time I had it, but they have like potato salad, coleslaw, chili, mac and cheese, greens, mashed potatoes, and sweet potatoes, and side salad. So they have a wide range of sides here, and I'm not sure what Gary is gonna get. Do you know? He doesn't know yet. So when all of that comes out, I will show you what it looks like, because hopefully our app should be coming out soon.
Go ahead.
Good? Alright, and now we sink it and sink it. Which I realize is hard to see me, but I drank it.
Ready whenever you are.
Messy.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kinda like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Real things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away your sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a
Alright guys, so we are back now from Dinosaur Barbecue, and we just wanted to kind of debrief a little bit, let you know a little bit about what we got, how we felt about it, and if you guys are in the area, whether or not we recommend this restaurant.
Yeah. So for New York State, it is one of the better barbecue restaurants there are that we found up here. It really is good sauce. You can buy it in the stores. It's actually called like Salacious sauce or something, Salacious or some kind of sauce, but it's Dinosaur Barbecue. So look for it in your grocers. It's a tomatoey barbecue sauce. I love it, honestly. That's my favorite part of Dinosaur. That and the deviled eggs. The deviled eggs are absolutely amazing too.
Yeah, we found this restaurant originally over like 10 years ago when we lived in Syracuse.
Yep.
And it was like a tiny little hole-in-the-wall restaurant in the middle of downtown Syracuse, and I'm gonna be honest, we never actually ate in the restaurant. 100% always got takeout. Never ate there.
Yeah, I think I actually did once with my school friends, but it was literally like just a hole-in-the-wall restaurant at the time. I don't know what we don't know what it looks like now in Syracuse, but that was the original, was in Syracuse, and it was really good.
It was hit or miss based on like when the chef was there.
Yeah.
They do have a booth, or at least 10 years ago they had a booth at the Great New York State Fair. So if you are in New York for the Great New York State Fair, which happens in September, definitely check out their booth. And the other location that they built was the one that we went to in Troy. So it's in Troy, New York, just outside of Albany. So here's a little bit about what we ate. We got the deviled eggs and we got poutine. The poutine had pulled pork, gravy, cheese curds, and we added some barbecue sauce to it because it just needed a little bit more liquid to kind of bring it all together, but it was super tasty. It kind of reminded me of another restaurant that we liked in Florida, and they had a loaded cheese fry that had like barbecue sauce, gravy, cheese, and it's a place in Fort Myers that has like a beer garden, and it kind of reminded me of that place.
Yeah, it wasn't as good though. My thing is get the deviled eggs if you want to, and then if you had to make a decision between and you want something else for an appetizer, I'd go with the chicken wings myself. I didn't mind the poutine; it's good, but the chicken wings are a lot better in my opinion on a good scale. They have like a good flavor. They're kind of smoky, and then they have the barbecue sauce too that goes on them, which makes them really, really fantastic. But still, the deviled eggs are like the best I think I've ever had. If you want to compare them.
Definitely. And then for the meal, I think we both ended up getting the same thing this time. We got a Carolina barbecue pork sandwich and just added a ton of barbecue sauce to it. I just kept my side simple. I just got French fries. They do have a barbecue fried rice where they use like brisket and pork into their fried rice. They have mac and cheese. They have coleslaw. They have some like southern stuff like collard greens, and I think that's it.
Yeah, overall their main courses are okay. Again, the sauce for me makes it. The sauce is really, really good. The one thing I'll say about the ribs is they're okay. They're not excellent or anything, and they're a little bit pricey. So that I might steer away from the ribs. They're okay, but they're not, for me who love ribs at barbecue places, they're not as good as they could be.
Yeah, I would agree. So that being said, we also got a pitcher of beer, and I realized afterwards that it was literally the most expensive pitcher of beer on their menu, but it was actually really good. It was a cider, and I think it was like 8% alcohol, so it was a little bit higher on the alcohol content. I liked it though.
Yeah, it's okay. It was very Perry. Like you'll see when we were actually at the restaurant, I think we talked about it. It was kind of like a Perry tasting cider, which wasn't bad. It just was a little bit expensive. And they have a lot of beer selections, like she mentions. There's a lot of stuff on tap there. There's a lot of like Vermont beers. There's some local Syracuse beers, as well as some Albany beers and stuff too. So it's really kind of cool to go there and have a nice beer. And their bar's nice. It's typically not very busy. We did go right before the whole coronavirus thing blew up.
Yeah, this was pre-corona.
So this is pre-corona, but it's even before we went there. It's never really that busy. There's always seats in the actual eating area as well as at the bar. So if you're interested, that's kind of an opportunity too. And the view of the Hudson River, even though it is the Hudson River, is really cool there. And it's got this bridge that kind of goes up in the summertime and stuff too, and you can see boats go through. So it's really kind of a nice place to go in Albany, and one of the few places that makes really decent food consistently.
So I'm excited to head back when it actually gets warmer out and we can actually maybe enjoy the outdoors a little bit more, because it does get a little bit cabin feverish in the wintertime when you have to stay indoors and it's kind of stuffy. But I do like this restaurant. I highly recommend it. It is a little bit on the pricier side when it comes to meals.
Yeah.
If you have multiple people and everybody wants kind of the same thing, they do have a meal where it's like for 4 to 5 people and you get like 3 kinds of meats and 3 kinds of sides and like bread and stuff for like $60. So if you're splitting that with 4 people or you have a large family, it is another option that you can try. But again, it is kind of pricey, but it's pretty good. It's easy to get to. There's parking, even though it's downtown Troy, so there's like a full parking lot. It's accessible. You can still get takeout like on Grubhub and stuff like that. So even if you don't want to sit in the restaurant, you do have those options. So next time, or if you're ever in Albany, give it a try.
Yeah, definitely check it out. Or in Syracuse.
Yeah, or in Syracuse. So that's gonna do it for this video. If you guys have any dining suggestions for the upstate New York area that you want us to go to and show you and give it a try, leave us a comment below.
Or attractions. Any attractions or parks.
Anything that you guys can think of. As soon as this corona thing blows over, definitely really want to jump in head first and kind of explore the upstate New York area. So let us know in the comments below if you've ever been here, if you have any suggestions, and we will see you guys in the next video. So
stay humble.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kind of like